We live with it? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We live with it. What up, Pressbox fam, man? This
What
is
up,
another,
buddy?
different setup we got. It's your host, Theo Hall.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Big Coop, man. Super excited for second round of football playoffs. Great bowl games. Yeah, a lot of good football going on, and it's break for most people. So, what we're doing is staying in and watching football, man. That's what I've been doing a lot of times. Yeah, so it's a different setup. I think we did Zoom one time, and
now we're on Teams.
cool.
No, we did Teams last time.
Yeah, we did Teams last time. It's cool, but I'm definitely a face-to-face type of guy. I think it's better if we're all there. But
Yep.
yeah, nonetheless, we're gonna get it started.
Hey, you turn your camera on, bro? Your camera on, right? Yeah, you're on now. You're good.
I'm
You're
good?
good now. Yeah, you're good.
All right. I bet.
All
We're
right.
good, guys. Let's get into it.
Let's get to it. First game, Friday, December 19th. Alabama goes to Norman and comes back 17 down and
Yeah,
wins
man.
at 34-24. I like what I saw from Bama in that first quarter. Well, it was terrible, but
Yeah.
second quarter on, they showed up to work. Ty Simpson showed up to work. Offense went crazy, and then basically second half they took over. OU tried to come back late, but couldn't get it done. Well, what's your
Yeah.
thoughts on that, E?
Yeah, man. I mean, first thing, when they were down 17-0, I was like, no way Alabama's going to go out like this, man. Like,
No
it
way.
was really bad. And then, I think they had a field goal or so. They had a field goal. And then that pick six at the end of right before the half really ignited them. Xavier Brown had
Terrible.
another incredible pick six. I think it's a terrible read. Just a pretty bad read. I don't know if the wide receiver and quarterback were on the same page, but just a bad read. Got the pick six, and I think that just really ignited Bama. Gave them really a lot of confidence going to the half, and I think they got the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened was, so I'm looking at it here. Bama got a touchdown to make it 17-7. 6:52 to go. Oklahoma ran it like they did not three and out, but they were driving a little bit, and then Bama forced them to punt, and then
Mm-hmm.
Bama got third. Then they drove 5 plays, 13 yards, so they threw a pick, and they took a lot of time. Took 2 minutes out of that drive just to get a field goal and make it 17-10. OU gets ball back. They're driving to the 50. Next play, that, like you said, that Xavier Brown 50-yard interception makes it 17-17 going into halftime. That's just a big momentum swing, and it's like 180-degree difference.
Yeah,
And
for
like you
sure.
said, it's unbelievable, man, because for me, I was like, holy cow, like you said, Oklahoma's going to blow them out. The defense was given Ty Simpson struggles in the first quarter. I mean, they were blitzing him left and right, sack after
Yeah.
sack. And Kevin DeBoer came out on top. And
Yeah,
this
I mean
game,
they relied heavily
crazy.
on Daniel Hill, the running back. I thought he had a really good second half performance, and I mean, except for that SEC championship against Georgia, I think he's been their best running back,
Their
and they've
best
been
running back.
relying
I agree.
heavily on him. He's like a power back. He's
Power
6'1",
back.
6'2", 240, man.
240
He isn't going to
animal.
give you the speed, but I think he had a couple of chunk plays. I think he really
Yep.
carried them at the end.
Yeah. I agree. I think Brooks was more a factor too, man. He was 5 receptions,
Yeah,
79,
freshman.
2 TDs, man. Huge TD too for 30-yard pass. And then the touchdown late in the third quarter. And then but what you said though, I agree with you about Daniel Hill as well. He was huge, like you said, power back. I feel like that's what Bama needs. And they're gonna need that against that Indiana front.
Yeah,
So,
man.
because Indiana, they're really good defensive line. So I feel like that's gonna be huge for Alabama. And as they play Indiana in the Rose Bowl, that's gonna be a crazy game. New Year's Day, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, man, where is Ryan Williams? Where is the number
Let's look at his
one?
stats real quick.
That dude, it's been downhill. He's had
Uh,
what, 13
he was one
drops?
reception, 5 yards.
Yeah, I
So I'm
mean,
looking at it right here.
he looked like a deer in headlights. When I look at Ryan Williams, man, I just see just like a little like deer
He's
just
lost, bro.
springing about,
He was
and
lost.
he's catching the ball with his body, which is the number one
There,
thing you
you
can't do as a
can't do.
receiver. Got to
Yep.
catch it with your hands.
Yep.
And Losier Brooks, man, that he's gonna be a really good player for Bama. And he's a freshman,
Hmm.
really explosive, man. They better go give him a pat on the back after the game, man. Tell him,
Exactly. He
you're a
needs some.
reason. Yeah.
He need help, bro. I just
Mm-hmm.
hope he's okay because I don't know what happened. Maybe when he cut his hair off, all of his aura went off or something. But
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know,
yeah.
man. Just
Ryan
one
Williams just it
reception,
just ain't
five
it.
yards, isn't cutting it. I mean, if you're looking
Yeah.
at his stats for the year, looking at it now, he only has 43 receptions, 636 yards, and four touchdowns, 14.8 average per catch. That's not compared to his freshman year when he was 48 catches, 865 yards, eight touchdowns with an average of 18 yards a catch. So
Yeah.
that's a big drop. We
Yeah.
both would agree on
Sophomore
that, but
slump, I would say. Some
sophomore
would say
slump. That's a
sophomore slump.
more
I would
slump.
say you got to catch the ball regardless. That's what I
Exactly.
would
I mean, that
say.
man
He's
has how
had
many drops?
13 drops.
13
He has
drops?
had 13 drops, man, which is
Terrible.
wild. And then my question to
Terrible.
you is, as a Oklahoma, if you're an Oklahoma fan, do you continue to play with John Mateer for next year? Ah, I don't know,
You have
man.
to. You have to.
He's
Dude,
degressed ever since that injury. Like
you gotta realize
he's
that
not been
injury's
playing
huge though,
good.
bro. That injury's huge. He still had 307 yards. But for me personally, if I was an Oklahoma fan, I would get offensive line. Like your running game
Yeah,
is disaster. I mean, your
yeah,
leading rusher is Blaylock. 11 carries, 36 yards. What are you doing? I mean, yeah, you're running against good Bama front, but you haven't been running the ball all year. And the only game where you ran the ball all year was against South Carolina's defensive line, and their defensive line was downhill this year. But
yeah. I will say though, I think I did hear about Ole Miss. I mean, not Ole Miss. Oklahoma playing with three freshman O line. I mean, it's just
it's huge.
experience. Yeah,
That's a, that's
and
that's that's a learn. This is a learning point for Oklahoma, I think, for Venables. First time in the playoff for with Oklahoma, but I mean, Oklahoma hasn't won a playoff game in college football, like an all college football playoffs. They haven't won one. So
yeah,
with Baker and Jalen Hurts, I mean, that's
yeah,
huge,
man. You
huge.
gotta
But
win those.
you got to win those. But go win for the Tide as they play Indiana.
Yeah, man.
But now we're going to my game. I think was the game of the week in playoffs first round. Miami upsetting Texas A&M, College Station, low score, 10-3. This
Yeah,
game was nuts, if you ask me.
yeah. This is
This
the
game,
Malachi Tony show right there.
no, I think it's more the Mark Fletcher show. I mean, when you have 17 carries, 172 yards, that last drive, nobody wanted to
Yeah,
stop him. You might be
yeah.
right, it was Malachi Tony, but for me, what I think about is if you think about it, Malachi Tony only scored off of jet sweeps, though. Come on, jet sweeps.
No, no, not just sweep. If you watched his career, man, you can get him in the slot, you can get him out wide. His speed, I mean, no,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of guys that can match that, and he's only 17 years old, man. And
Well,
I
if you
mean,
look
I
at his
definitely agree
stats,
with you. I agree with you. Fletcher, I mean, was the workload of that game. I think
that
you
huge
countered
56
him.
yard run is crazy.
Yeah,
Nobody can
yeah,
stop him.
exactly.
But I
But
think
I
for
thought,
me, it's
yeah, go
huge,
ahead.
man. For me though, I think this is more about A&M than Miami, personally.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're Marcel Reed, you're at home, you're off a bad loss to Texas, and you're not doing well. What are you doing? That's just me personally. What do you think?
Did
Do
you
you think this is
hear?
more about Miami or more about A&M?
I mean, I think this says a lot about both teams. I think Miami going into hostile territory, getting the job done. I mean, Carson Beck didn't play great. I don't think offensively both teams didn't play great.
Yep.
But I mean, going back to Malachi Tony, he almost had that kick return. He had the game-winning touchdown. And then defensively, man, Miami
Yep.
looked really good out there. Mesidor, Ruben Bain, those two, I think, one of the best defensive and duos.
Yeah.
They were giving Marcel Reed hell.
Hell,
And I also did see, did you see a video of Marcel Reed drinking and partying a couple of days before?
I didn't
There's a
see it.
video of Marcel Reed. I don't know, if it's the day before or a couple of days before, he's
Probably a couple
downing
days.
a big bottle of vodka. I don't know what it is, some Don Julio, but he's downing that thing. And I think that
Oh,
just
what's he
shows
doing?
he wasn't
Not
in,
locked
yeah,
in.
yeah, at all.
I like what you said
Um,
about your D line for Miami. It just shows that you need Dior because Ruben Bain had 3 sacks that game. That's what happens when you
hmm
have a one-on-one, and he's going to be a first round, probably the first pick in the
yeah,
draft right now. But I think too, another problem for A&M is Marshall Reed couldn't get going and run the ball. Usually he runs the ball pretty well. He only had 15. He was our leading rusher, 15 carries, 27 yards.
yeah.
Sucks. And then that
I
drive
mean, not
too.
gonna cut it. Not gonna
No,
cut
it's
it
not
at
going to
all.
cut it. I agree. It's just for me. I think I don't know how to explain it. This game was just a defensive shutout.
Yeah, I mean,
Ki-
it was, yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, I looking at these stats here. Mark Fleck. I mean, that's what we said though. A&M's defense, rush defense, has been struggling, and that's what happens when you have a struggling rush defense. What did
Yeah,
Miami do? They run the ball,
yeah.
and and
And
that
Miami's got
56
a
yard.
great old line.
Great
Miami's
line,
got
first
a
round pick.
couple, yeah, Francis son, but
He's a
he's
dog,
really
man.
good. Yeah, I mean, and then that interception, they got it. I mean, they got it going. They were
Rolling.
driving down the field, and they were at the 10. I think it was a 5 yard line, and three straight pass plays. I don't know why they would do that. They had
Run the
two
ball.
timeouts, and they were at the 5 yard line, and they'd been rushing pretty well that drive.
That drive
And
was
then,
huge.
yeah, and then you just throw a horrendous pick in triple coverage. Like,
That's terrible.
I mean, if he's not clutch, he's good in regular season, but when the time for it to matter, I don't. I mean, obviously you've seen the light were too bright for him.
I say this, I just feel bad for the defense, personally,
Yeah,
because their defense gave it all their game. They made Miami struggle. Carson Beck didn't, he did all right. He's 14-20, 103 yards and a touchdown, but to Tony, but I don't know. For me, I can't, I feel bad, man. Look at that Cassius Howell. I feel bad for Wicks,
yeah.
York. That sucks because your defense
All those
played
guys are gone.
particularly well to the last drive.
Yeah, yeah,
That just,
definitely, man. It
I don't
stinks.
know, man. It stinks, man.
Yeah.
It's a hard burner too because they're at home. You
I know.
project,
I know the fans was throwing stuff all over the field, man. I did hear about them throwing
you heard
beer.
about that? Fans throwing
Yeah,
eggs.
yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I mean, I think with the new playoff format, it
Awesome.
sucks worse for you to be at home and to lose. That just sucks even worse because you have all
Terrible.
the advantages.
Huge
Um,
advantages.
hmm
I
But
feel like this
yeah,
game
I
should have been at
mean,
night. I feel like this game should have been at night.
they
And
should have
then you
swapped
put
this in the Oregon game.
no, what you probably yeah, I agree with that. But we should, actually they should have done. They skipped the Alabama game, and then they should have put the Ole Miss Tulane game at noon, and then the Oregon James Madison game at 3:30, and then they do the Miami Texas A&M game at 7:30, because you can't really put Oregon James Madison at noon because at Oregon it'll be 9 a.m. So meanwhile you can put Ole Miss Tulane at noon because it's only 11 o'clock start time.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I definitely agree. Nobody wants to watch Oregon
nobody
and
want to
James
watch that
Madison, and
nonsense.
nobody did. I did. I
I
stopped after
saw
the
it, but a
third
little bit. I
quarter.
watched it, but it was boring.
Yeah,
But here's my thing with that is do you want to put the 12 best teams in there, or do you think?
yeah. I mean, this goes to show you got to put the top 12 teams up there. I mean, Vanderbilt, Texas, those guys would have gave a lot more competition.
I agree.
Um, than James Madison. I mean, Tulane. All credit to them for winning their conference, but at the end of the day, if you can't compete with 4 and 5 stars, I don't think you should be on that field.
Oh,
I mean,
I agree with you with that one. I just think for me, but if you do that though, you can't, that means conference championships are going to matter. And that's what the committee
that's what I'm
emphasizes.
saying. but they did the same thing to BYU. BYU only had 2 losses this season,
Yep.
and the committee was saying it can't impact if they lose in a championship game for their conference. I know BYU didn't play that great, but they would have definitely done better than Tulane and James Madison. I could
I
see
agree.
BYU beating Oregon or
Uh,
to
I
that's
I
gonna be
think
a
they have a
close
better
game.
chance of beating Ole Miss than Oregon. I do.
I don't know, man. That Ole Miss offense is lethal, man. Kwan, like, he's probably one of the best running backs. Top 3, top 4, just yards after contact. He's
Yeah,
really good. But yeah, would have been the better showing if for them instead of for
way better
goof off.
showing. I 100%
Yeah.
agree with that. So now we're gonna move on to Ole Miss, Tulane. We were just talking about. Ole Miss put BTA to Tulane.
Yeah. It's an ass
41-10,
whooper. Yeah.
belt, belt, belt. But
Yeah.
I'd say Chambliss, they don't need Lane Kiffin here. This is what they're
No, they
probably gonna
don't.
say.
No.
But did you see did you see the uniforms they wear? The uniforms Ole Miss wear was the ones Lane Kiffin hated, like the combo. Did
Yeah.
you see that?
I didn't see that. That's good to see because, man, he dished on them when they needed him the
And
most. So
if you're getting paid that much more money, shoot, I'm ditching.
no, I wouldn't. It's
I'm leaving.
loyalty. It's loyalty, bro. You gotta be loyal to that's what I'm saying. Kiffin's not has no loyalty to
You gotta
any team
realize,
he plays
man,
for.
it's so much money. Recruiting
Bro,
calendar, better
the thing
better
is,
players, if you ask
he
me.
no, Ole Miss has better players than LSU right now. What are we talking about here? But
What you mean?
also, the thing is, he already has so much money. Like, how greedy do you have to be like, I need more money and let me go
Sometimes
to a
it's not
worse
about
team?
money, yo. Sometimes it's
It
about
is.
sometimes it's
This is
about your kids, like your family. What's better in the family situation? Would you rather live in the middle of Mississippi in Oxford, or do you rather live or rather in Baton Rouge, or near Louisiana?
first of all, I couldn't see them living in Baton Rouge.
Well, they live in there.
But Oxford is nice. What did Miss Bro? The kid, he's got a son. I don't want to talk about his family too much, but he was playing pretty good at Oxford High or whatever
Yeah, I
high school he
know.
was
What's
going
his
to.
name? Henry Knox? I mean, Henry Kiffin?
Kiffin, I don't know, Knox, Knox, something like that. But
Yeah,
the thing is, like, he was already making so much bread, dude. Like,
so much bread.
I think, and especially to leave at a time where the team needs you the most, you're about to enter
Yep.
the playoff, and Ole Miss, well, hasn't been to the playoffs before, so
Nope.
it's just like when you need it the
Terrible.
most, and then obviously Pete Golden doing a great job as an interim head coach, and I mean, I think the fans when they put his name on the bill on the big projection, um, the scoreboard or whatever. He got like a very good praise from the fans and the players.
Yep.
So yeah, good for
I
good,
would
great win for
go
Ole
in for
Miss.
Ole Miss, and just the game. Basically, summary of this game is Ole Miss's short drive. Three plays, 75 yards first quarter.
Yeah,
Then they had a four
yeah.
plays, 60 yards. I mean, their longest drive scoring wise was 8 plays, 52 yards. I mean, that just shows they were moving the ball. Chambliss get
Effortlessly,
it
man.
going. I mean, but feel bad for Tulane, man. I mean, they had 421 total yards, 306 in the air. But
Yeah,
sucks for uh, Jamal. Now he's going to be at Florida. So
yep, yep.
hopefully he gets done with Florida. But going for the Rebels as they play Georgia. And that game's
Yeah.
going to be in Superdome. That's going to be a very interesting rematch. It's hard to
In
beat a team
Atlanta,
twice.
Atlanta.
No,
I was gonna
Mercedes
say,
Superdome,
yeah.
New Orleans, Louisiana, Sugar Bowl. But now the other game, final game of that night, Oregon, BTA,
James Madison, yeah. It
fifty-one
was.
thirty-four, 50 points in a college game in the first round is nuts, if you ask me. But I mean, it
I
looks
mean, they
like
was just throwing that bit. They were throwing
throwing it.
that ball for like 40, 50 yards, man. Dante Moore was just dropping in the
He
pocket,
was
found
dealing,
Benson. They was
dealing.
He was
Benson was
wild out
5 receptions, 119, and 2 tutties.
there. Yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
you got it going, and I
Got it
mean,
going.
I felt bad for those James Madison DB because they were looking at the pad numbers in the back, man. They
They were
had no
getting
chance of catching up.
toasted. They were in
Yeah,
the toaster, and they were
yeah,
just getting
man.
burnt.
But I mean, this goes to show, man. Like as much
We
as
need
we,
12 best
we,
teams.
yeah, exactly. And the thing about Oregon's defense didn't play that good either because
No, they
James
gave up
Madison had
34
about
points.
yeah, they James Madison had like 230, 240 at the half,
Yeah,
and then they put
so
it.
it's right here. You're right. James Madison had 509 total yards. They
Yeah,
had their leading rusher was 110 rushing yards. Looking at the full box score, uh, like you said, 243, 273 for the quarterback for James Madison. Alenza Barrett, 23-40, 273, 2 touchdowns, no picks. They got the running game pretty going against Oregon, but I mean, like we said, Dante
yeah.
Moore going
Offensively,
ballistic.
they play. Defensively, man, they can stop
Terrible.
nothing,
Couldn't
man.
stop a cold. It
Yeah,
was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for him. But I mean,
yeah.
not really much to say because I mean, looking at this stuff here, James Madison, only positive is, hey, they were 4 for 4 on fourth down.
Hey,
And
shout
they
out them,
forced
man. Shout
Oregon
out the
two
Dukes.
turnovers.
That's good. And I mean, watch. Oregon's gonna play Texas Tech. Um, and watch out for that defense, man. That defense, Texas Tech defense. You don't think Texas Tech defense is good? Romello
I mean,
Heights, you got the best linebacker in the country, in James Rodriguez, without a doubt. I mean,
well,
we gonna see. No, I got
Oregon
Oregon,
Ducks.
man. I mean, I got Texas Tech with that game,
Whoa,
without a doubt. Without
no,
Dante Moore's a young
no,
quarterback who's
sir.
never been in the playoffs.
No,
Watch what
sir.
Texas
And
does.
Texas Tech does? They're worse.
Uh, I mean, obviously not, but they have veteran guys. Their quarterback is a veteran. Their
Yeah.
defense is all a bunch of juniors and seniors. So, and then I'm looking at the over under, and it's Oregon's 2.5.
Yeah, Oregon's
Um,
2.5 right now. Opened at Oregon
yeah,
minus 1.5. So people
yeah.
are betting Oregon here. So
Mm-hmm.
this is that's gonna
Orange
be
Bowl.
huge. Orange Bowl.
Yes,
So
sir.
going for the Ducks. Like you said, we're gonna
Yeah,
get into the games for second round. Like we said,
yeah,
first game, December 31st. Miami goes against the Ohio State. Ohio State
yeah.
favored minus 9.5. A lot of people are taking the Canes straight up here.
Oof,
I love it. Take him. Take him.
oof,
Take him.
man.
Do it. Do
What
it.
do you what do you think? What do you think Ohio State has to do? We can go both teams, but we'll specifically talk about Ohio State's defense. What can they do to
What can
impact
Ohio State
bad?
do?
Yeah,
Limit Mal. All they do is limit Malachi Tony, and they're winning the game. And Mark Fletcher too. Instead of
yeah.
6 yards
Mark
a
Fletcher.
carry, maybe 3 to 2.5, and then you'll be all right.
Yeah, and then Miami relies as the game goes on. Miami just starts to rely on their O line, starts to tire out the D line. But yeah, I mean it's two great D
Two
lines and O
great
lines,
off teams up front.
interiors. Yeah, and then
This is a
yeah, I
huge
definitely
battle.
agree. And then on the other end, what do you think Miami has to do to stop Ohio State
Well, Miami,
or
Miami's
contain them?
defense put pressure on Ohio
Contain.
State.
Yeah.
That easy. I mean, if you look at Indiana, Julian Saint had 6 sacks, and I think Indiana has a better defense line than Miami does, but it's very close. Like I said, they got to put pressure on Ohio State here, and their DB's got to try to contain Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate and go Brandon Ennis as much as possible. Them boys, Ohio State boys, ready to go because they're playing some Jeremiah Smith and Brandon Ennis are playing some boys from their high school,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
they're already talking. From what I was been told.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith posted on Twitter the purple devil emoji after the game was over, so he's ready to go. And Fitzgerald, Miami, talked trash about Ohio State, saying, "Ohio State, you're next. We know who we're targeting." Um, they're ready. Both teams are ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good little QB matchup too. Beck versus Sane, young versus old. I think for your Ohio State defense, you got to, like I said, stop Malachi Tony, and I think you win. But also, you got to put a little bit of pressure on Carson. Like you can't just let him sit in the pocket for
Exactly.
for 4 seconds, or else he'll dice you because that's what he can do. And like you said,
Yeah.
statistics prove it. Every Miami loss, Carson Beck has at least 3.5 sacks from giving up. And Ohio State lost. June Sain had 6 sacks. So it's basically the main thing for me is which team can get the most pressure.
Yeah, and get to the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Yeah, for me is yeah, like you said, pressure Carson Beck, make him feel uncomfortable, and then the DBs really got to play well. I mean, I could really see guys like Omar Daniels, who really hasn't had a lot of touches for Miami, one of those guys to like emerge maybe because they're not really looked at. But yeah, if they can contain Malachi Tony, and you got Davidson Igbenogson back there, Jermaine Matthews. Caleb Downs is going to be behind them. I
Yep,
think
he's going to
the
shadow
person,
Malachi Tony.
I think the person that Miami can go after is Lorenzo Styles. He's a good player, but he's definitely been targeted at. He was targeted
Yep,
Indiana, gave up some big
was.
plays. But if those guys really are on their P's and Q's and 10 toes down, I could see them winning by more than 10.
Yep.
I could see
I
them boys.
mean,
And then on the other end,
who do you
Miami's
target for
defense,
Miami?
man,
Who do you target? You gonna target
as
Fitzgerald or you gonna target Brown? I would target Brown personally.
yeah, I could see both. I
He's
mean,
not
I
very
could
good.
target. I mean, I think the level of wide receiver is definitely a lot better at Ohio State. Carnell Tate is going to take the top off. You got to watch out for the deep balls, and Jeremiah Smith is going to do what he's
Deep
going to
balls.
do.
There's gonna be a lot of
Brandon
them.
Ennis, Brandon Ennis, I think he's going to be in the slot. I think he could have a big game in the slot, especially at
I'm gonna
home,
tell you
playing at home. I
at
could see
home.
him
No,
having a great
correct.
game.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna write this name down, and I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be a huge factor for Ohio State. One second. I'm gonna write this name down. He's gonna get a lot of touches because he's gonna be huge for us. If you can read
And Bo
this,
Jackson also. Oh, I don't know if they're going to play him as a freshman.
he's gonna play him. I'm telling you. Well, I've
Has
been
he? Did
told
he? Did he?
he's gonna play. He's ready to
Did he
go.
do anything against Indiana?
Yeah, he had a couple catches, but I
Yeah,
think he's going to be a huge factor. Big receiver. Miami is small DBs, and I feel like they're going to
exactly,
put their bigger receivers out there. That's just my opinion.
exactly. Yeah,
But
yeah,
also, by another little matchup to watch for is the Miami's first round pick versus Ohio State DN Arvo Reese versus Francis. That's going to be a huge matchup up front.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably the
yeah.
probably the biggest matchup of the game, personally.
Yeah,
I don't know
those
about you.
two. Yeah, I mean, wide receiver comp
Wide receiver
for
DB
real.
that's too, but
Yeah,
I just think that's
yeah,
the main one for that.
yeah. Can
So,
can Ohio State contain Ruben Bain and Mesidor and
mm-hmm.
the O line? Yeah, and then the vice versa, man. I mean,
Can
you
they
got a
contend
really good
Harbor
up
Reese?
front for Ohio State. Yeah, Sonny Styles, Edric Houston. Those guys
Yep.
are all Caden Curry. Those
And
guys are
Curry,
all gonna
Katie
be
McDonald.
first. Yeah, those guys are all great. So
Who do you got in this
it's gonna
game?
be. I think I'm excited about this game the most because I mean Miami is playing in Florida, which is kind of home for them, but it's not.
It's in
But
Dallas. It's in Dallas. The
Dallas.
game's
Oh,
in,
I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
no, the game's in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I'm tripping. But man, it's gonna be a big game. I'm
Huge game.
excited for that game.
I am too. I'm gonna go. I'm going Bucks, but I would take Miami points. So I would go my Ohio State money line, but Miami plus 9.5. I think Ohio State wins by 7. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
low score. I'm gonna go 17-10 Bucks. Um, I think Ohio State's gonna score late to get that win. I no wait, they're gonna be up 4 and then they're gonna hit a field goal. I take that back. They're gonna be up 4 and then hit a field
yeah,
goal. Another little key factor, Ryan Day play calling, which could be huge. So
definitely.
huge if
Yeah.
you ask me. But next game, which that's New Year's Eve, and then the first game on New Year's is Oregon Texas Tech. That is in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Huge game. I think that's another huge game because,
Definitely.
like we said, what's your key matchup for that game, and what do both teams need to do, starting with Oregon because they're the visitors?
I mean, Oregon for me is just gonna be in the trenches, man. Uh,
Trenches.
yeah, Oregon really doesn't have a lot of, star DNs and deep tackles. And then Texas Tech has always been a pretty consistent offensive line. And then if they can rely on their running back, Morton, I think
Dickey,
yeah, Morton is their running back, quarterback,
Morton's our
right?
quarterback, and
Yeah,
then
Morton. I'm
Charles
tripping.
Dickey is his name.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Charles Dickey.
confirm
He's a
that.
really good. He's like
Charles
5'8".
Dickey,
He's like 5'8", but he's an explosive running back. I could see him
explosive.
getting up. Yeah.
Yep.
And then other way for Texas Tech to contain Oregon it's going to be a DB matchup for me. It's going to be a defense DB guarding wide receivers, some explosive Oregon wide receivers. Texas Tech hasn't really been tested that much besides BYU on the
Yep.
back end, so it's going to be a good matchup. What about you?
Dramatic. Me, I'm looking at these stats here. I'm looking at the linebacker matchup. I'm looking at Jacob Rodriguez of Texas Tech versus his name is Bryce Bocher. They both they both have
For Oregon,
117
yeah.
tackles. Jacob has 117. Bo has 113. That's a huge matchup, like you said, in the trenches. They're both in the trenches. And then I'm looking at this running back for Texas Tech, Dickey. He has to do something because you're going against a not great front in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
You do
Yeah.
have they have that linebacker who's good for Oregon, but other than that, I don't see nobody that stands out. And then for Oregon, bro, you got to pass the ball. I mean, this is not even negotiable. You're playing against that average secondary in Texas Tech, so you're Dante Moore. You're ready for this because you're gonna throw the ball to Benson. Evan Stort is probably going to play, and you got Corian
Yeah,
Moore.
they're gonna definitely limit him.
They're
So
gonna
we'll see
limit
how
him,
much he plays.
but I
But
think he'll play.
yeah.
But that's a key matchup for me is Oregon throwing the ball. You got to throw the ball.
Yeah,
And if you're
I agree.
Texas Tech, I think you blitz. I think you blitz Oregon. Make Dante Moore
Yeah.
get it out quick. Because I don't think
He's a
Dante
young,
Moore, he's
yeah,
young,
he's young. So
very
exactly, with
young.
some pressure in his face. And then Jacob Rod I know we talk about Jacob Rodriguez, but the other linebacker, his last name is Curry. He's also
Curry,
really
he's
good.
really good. DN?
Yeah. I think he's another linebacker
No,
pair.
no. He's a linebacker. Yeah, Dave Bailey.
No.
Bailey.
I'm not talking about David Bailey. David Bailey's DN. I know that. And then
He's 13, I
Romello
said.
Heights. Those two guys are also really good. So I'm really excited about this
I'm
matchup
actually
too.
more excited. I'm excited about that game, but this game's gonna be
Then the
tough,
OSU.
close, debatable.
No, this guys, don't let him lie to y'all.
Debatable. But who do you got in this game?
I got Texas Tech just because just the
Okay.
experience of the defensive and offensive side. I think late on you're gonna see Texas Tech line start to wear the Oregon D line down. I can see Dickey scoring a
Dickey going
late
crazy.
touchdown.
You see that? All right. I'm gonna go Oregon in this one. I'm taking Oregon minus 2.5. I think they win by 4. I'm gonna go 20-24. No, I'm gonna go higher than that. I'm gonna go 35-31 Ducks. I think Dickey gets it going because Oregon cannot stop the run, and I think Texas Tech can't stop the pass.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 35-31 Ducks. Dante Moore gets it done against that. Next game, then the next game will be Rose Bowl, 4 o'clock, New Year's Day.
Hmm.
Alabama, Indiana. Key matchup here. What do you got?
Key matchup, man. For real, I mean, it's got to be one really good matchup is going to be the interior. I mean, Indiana D Indiana, their front seven really good, really explosive. Got to Sayans, and then the other end. I mean, I think with pressure in his face, Simpson isn't the same. He isn't going to be
Yep.
able to have time to throw in the pocket. Another good matchup I would like to see is D'Angelo Pons, Indiana's DB. I would like to see him travel with maybe Losier Brooks or Ryan Williams, one of those guys. He's going to be following them.
I'm OMC traveling him. He's gonna travel with Bernard. Personally, I think he should.
Bernard's more of a slot guy.
He don't
I
travel
would
well.
like to see both guys. Both guys, I could see him maybe
Mhm.
1-on-1. But yeah, and then Mendoza. I think if
Versus
he gets
Simpson.
time to throw, I mean, his wide receivers are really good.
Yep.
Um, and then if Bama can't get pressure on him, it's gonna be a long day. But I can't. I could see Bama getting pressure on him.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Well, so for me, I'm looking at QB matchup, obviously, Simpson versus Mendoza. But another little matchup I'm looking at is like you said, Indiana receivers versus Bama DBs. Mario Cooper versus Zyron Brown. That's a huge matchup I'm circling. And then I'm like you said, I don't think more this is a trenches matchup because I think this is more just QB play. Mendoza, Simpson versus Mendoza. Which play, like you said, which quarterback deals with pressure the best? Man, personally, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go Alabama in this game. I think
you
Bama's more
are.
experienced, and I think Indiana's gonna struggle. Personally, they're gonna
Yeah,
struggle, and I'm gonna go even crazier. I think Bama wins by 10. Personally, that personally, I think Bama wins by
yeah.
10. I think Mendoza throws a pick late, and then Bama gets a game-securing touchdown with Hill to make it. I'm gonna go 34-24, Bama.
Like the last game,
No,
like the
not
last
34,
one.
31-21. So it's not the last game.
Um,
31-21.
Man, I could see that, but I mean, besides Ohio State, Oregon couldn't pressure Mendoza. I mean, and then I don't think Bama has got the same D line as Ohio State. I think those
Yeah.
guys are good, especially, but yeah, I mean, I agree. If they can get to Mendoza, he's pretty agile too. I could see him. What we gotta factor in his run game too, because he's
Yep.
had a couple of runs for touchdowns.
I agree.
Not the greatest athlete, but he's
Not
elusive
the
enough
greatest,
to
but
get the first
it's
down for the
doable.
touchdown.
It's doable.
Exactly. I think he's a
This
better
is
runner
doable
than
right here.
Simpson. Yeah. So this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great matchup, like you said.
Uh-huh.
DBs for Bama on Indiana's wide receivers, man, Surratt, Cooper, and then
Yep.
they had what's the other wide receiver for Indiana who played really good
So
against Ohio State? Number
Surratt,
80. Number 80.
let me look.
He played
Uh
really good. He was
Surratt, you
mossing.
said?
Not
So
Surratt, not Cooper.
is he the one
There's
that
one more.
scored?
He had some great catches against Ohio State.
Surratt Becker.
Yeah, Becker. He's also, I think he's the best. He's been playing the best for them. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a good matchup.
it's gonna be a good matchup. I'm gonna go Bama here. Who do you got? Who do you got?
Mhm.
Indiana. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got Indiana. I got them winning late. I think their defense got to show out, and I think they
Got to
will.
show out because if you don't press with Ty Simpson, he can go nuts. That's why
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma didn't apply enough pressure.
Exactly. Later on.
But then the final game, New Year's Day, 8 o'clock in New Orleans, rematch, Ole Miss versus Georgia. Me personally, I'm gonna go. For me, key matchup here is the team offenses. Defenses. Which defense can get a stop? Last time they
Yeah,
played each other, this game was high scoring. But
exactly. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
go. And who can stop Lacey? Or
exactly. I mean, I think both teams are gonna score. I think
I
there's no
agree,
doubt about it.
no
Both
doubt.
teams are gonna score, but who's gonna get the last stop? I think Georgia is better defensively than Ole Miss, but if they can get that one or two stops and Chambliss
Yep,
can get it going, and also it's gonna be a really good running back matchup. Kawan Lacey, Nate Frazier. Nate
yep.
Frazier is a really good running back,
Really good running
and
back.
then Georgia's DBs have really Ellis Robinson has really emerged, played really good. DeMello Jones, those guys are also Branch, the DB, he's played really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and I think Ole Miss may not have the greatest wide receivers, but I think those guys are reliable. Those guys are good. Stribling's really good. Watkins, Alexander, those guys are
Yep.
really good. Yeah, and on the other end, can Ole Miss DBs can they keep up with Zachariah Branch? I mean,
Yep.
he's lightning in a bottle. He's really fast, really good,
Really fast.
great route runner. So
Quick.
yeah, that's going to be a great matchup. What do you think?
Uh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the running back matchup as my main one.
Mm-hmm.
Lacey versus Frazier.
Yeah,
But don't sleep on the trenches
yeah,
because you got Ole Miss here. I mean, linebacker play. you got Allen for Georgia, who's a dog. He's ready. And then you got Daugherty for Ole Miss. They're both pretty good, but
Yeah,
those two are more runners. They're run stoppers. And they
yeah,
both can't
yeah,
they're both not really great in coverage, but
yeah,
watching because I watched because I looked up CJ Allen's film and I looked up Daugherty's film and they fit the whole great pause,
yeah,
and then but they're not really good in pass coverage. And that's a problem. But that's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna
yeah.
go. Who you got? Who you got?
I got Georgia. I mean, I think their D line. I mean, Williams, one of the biggest D linemen I've ever seen. He's
Huge,
wears
humongous.
number zero. Wears number zero, but he's one of the
That's
biggest guys.
crazy. That's crazy
What?
work.
He wears number zero, but he's one of the biggest guys like I've ever seen. And I mean, he enforces will against the Alabama offensive line. I mean, Georgia's D line was pressuring really hard on Ty Simpson, and I think if they can do the same thing, Ole Miss off. I mean, O line is good, but
Yep.
never seen something like Georgia's. Um,
Yep.
so I could see Georgia winning,
Georgia.
getting a late stoppage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Georgia on this one. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go Georgia. Spreads at 6.5. I'll take Georgia minus 6.5. They're gonna win by 10. I'm gonna say I'll say 7 barely. Maybe a
yeah.
backdoor cover by Ole Miss, maybe, but I'm gonna go Georgia straight up.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go like a high scoring again. I'm gonna go even a little less than they played. I'm gonna go 37-30-30. So 37-30, Georgia. I think Gunnar Stockton's gonna have a good day passing. I really do.
Yeah.
I think he did
Hmm.
last time. I think Zachariah Branch gets 2 touchdowns. I think Chambliss plays well to a fourth quarter, and then there's a costly pick, which
Yeah.
leads to a Frazier touchdown.
Okay. I could see all that happening. Yeah.
Which that wraps up second round, excuse me, of the bowl games. So
Yep.
now we're going to talk about transfer portal
Yes,
real
sir.
quick. Um, Looking at the positions top rated available is the Chaz Coleman, 5 star.
Yeah.
Uh, then you got Brendan Sorsby. You got that's second Cincinnati. Mason Elbigba, D lineman, Wake Forest. DJ
Yeah.
Lagway at 4. Rayola at 5. Byron Brown at 6. Cyrus Kern, offensive tackle, LSU at 7. Uh, Devin Tompkins at 8. All right, Amarion Miller at 9. And then Nick Marsh at 10. Rocco Becht at 11. Those are the main people.
Yeah.
What I'm looking at, I'm hoping Ohio State gets Chaz Coleman. They are the favorites.
Yeah, he is.
I've
I
been
did
looking at.
hear Ohio State is his favorite right now. I could also see Ohio State going out and getting Nick Marsh, a big body wide receiver that can go up and get the 50-50 balls. He's basically, I mean, same body size as Jeremiah Smith. He's 6'3", 6'4", 220. He's a really
Yeah,
good player.
yeah.
But dude, I think this transfer portal is just crazy with the amount of talent
Mount QB's in it.
that we're gonna hear. I mean, there's so many names that like you can't even list all of them. You know?
Yeah, this is just
The-
the top 10. I mean, if you
yeah,
go down a little bit, you do get Boo Carter, you got Josh Hoover, you got DeAndre Moore, receiver from Texas, you got
yeah.
uh
You got Jace Brown from Kansas
Jace
State,
Brown, AJ
the most
Harris,
electric.
Dean
Yeah,
Childs.
Boop. Yeah, dude. DeAndre Moore,
Yep.
Texas,
Malcolm
dude. Yeah,
Simmons.
the list goes on and on. And I think what most people are waiting for is that Cam Coleman notification of him
Notification.
announcing his transfer.
Yep.
But dude, like you were saying, this is one of
Cam
the.
Coleman's
I
going there.
mean,
He's going to go to Texas. People are talking about, but if Cam
yeah,
Coleman transfers,
yeah.
they're going to have to pay him.
This is one of
They're
the
going to have to pay him.
best. I think this is
They're
one
going to
of
have
the
to.
best. Like, I think this is one of the best. Like,
Transfer
um,
portals.
yeah. This is just the amount of talent is just crazy. And I'm scrolling down, right, and I'm at like 80 and 82, and I'm seeing a lot of guys that I like that could still
Play
go
really
somewhere and impact really well.
huge.
Yeah.
I'm all the way
So
down at I'm at all the way down at 100.
yeah.
And like this is insane. I'm looking at Dakota Fields. He wasn't bad. At 94, Oregon,
Yeah.
I'm looking
He
at Tyler
wasn't too
Thompson.
bad.
He wasn't
Yeah.
bad. 6'4", 240.
Yeah. I
I'm gonna
mean,
see. I could see all these players, man.
Makai Frazier from Michigan State was 1,000-yard run rusher.
Yep.
He's a dog. Caleb
Dog.
Jackson for LSU. He's a
Yep.
dog. I mean, just a lot of really good players, and I'm really
Really good
excited to see where they
players.
go.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at I'm looking at Brian Rowe, our boy.
yeah. I don't know why he transferred. I'm not gonna lie.
He went and
I
played.
thought I no, he had receptions. He had a couple touchdowns, and I
He's gonna
think
play
as a
somewhere. He's gonna make a huge impact, man. I'm telling you.
but I think he could have really emerged as a sophomore. Go
You already
good to
got
him.
Murph. You got Murph. You got Mazio.
But
You
but you
got
need you
those
need someone
players.
fast. You need a fast guy like Brian Rowe. But I mean, good for him. You got Marcus
He'll be
Stokes.
an SEC guy.
Yeah. Isaac Wilson. Little brother of the what's the brother's name? Zach Wilson.
Zach
Am I
Wilson.
tripping?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's transferring.
I'm looking at this too. This is crazy. I
Yeah,
mean,
dude. Bunch of Florida State,
Florida.
Auburn.
Yep. Auburn's, dude. There's like so many. But the guy I'm looking at, what's that linebacker you talked about the other day? What's that linebacker's name? Kent State guy?
Lampkins.
Timpkins?
Oh,
No, he's a
no,
linebacker.
I'm talking about the Bowling Green.
The Bowling Green guy. Dude, he's a beast.
Lampkins. He's a beast, dude.
He's a beast. He's gonna go somewhere big.
Yeah, I could see him playing somewhere big. Yeah, I'm just excited because when it hits January 2nd, dude, ding 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 ding, Hayes Foss is gonna be working on
Hayes Foss,
overtime.
bro. I want to work for that guy. Dude, I want
Yeah,
to know.
shout
I
out to
want to see
him.
his shout out to him, man. But I want to see his
Yeah,
his phone, like how
yeah,
many like DMs this dude gets,
yeah.
like from the
Yeah, it's
players.
crazy. Yeah,
It's gonna
definitely.
be crazy. But this is, I mean, we're gonna keep you guys updated with all this stuff. If you haven't followed it yet, follow our TikTok. We
At
currently have
Pressbox
44
Pod.
followers. If we get 6
Yes.
more, we can go live.
Yes. Whoever unfollowed me, because we had 45, whoever unfollowed me, I will find you.
We're gonna
I will
find
hunt
you.
you down. I will hunt
We're
you
gonna find
down.
you.
Because how rude is that?
It's rude, bro.
Uh,
But we're
yeah,
trying to get you guys on to that. But
yeah.
I'm looking at last thing before we go. I'm looking at Byron Brown here. Dude, he's going I
Yeah,
can see him going to LSU, man. I do.
I heard Auburn. I heard Auburn.
Well, it makes sense
Um,
if it's Auburn because
I mean,
his coach is in Auburn.
yeah,
Makes
exactly.
sense. That'd be
Yeah,
good for
it
him,
definitely
though.
does.
He's a great.
Yeah.
I think personally, people are sleeping on Auburn, man. I know you get a lot of transfers there, but I'm sleeping.
The thing
I'm
about
sleeping on.
Auburn
People are
though,
sleeping.
man, they hype up their season. They recruit pretty well just to end up 5-5, 5-6, man. It's just
Yeah,
not enough. It's just not
not
enough.
enough
But
for the Tigers.
I'm looking at Josh Hoover, who played really well at TCU, one of the best passers. I know he was a little turnover. He had a little turnovers here and there, but I think he's a great passer, good
Yeah,
runner. It's gonna be To end on that, I mean, it's gonna be really good to see.
really, really good. I want one other thing too. I also want to know what's it like being in the transfer portal. Like, what's
I
so
mean, your
about it?
phone's probably just ringing. That's probably what's gonna
Ringing
happen when it hits January 2nd. Those big guys, big
those
names. I mean,
DMs are
they're probably
nuts.
gonna be a couple visits.
Yep.
You know, that'd be
Oh
fun. I
yeah.
low key, if I was an athlete, I'd enter the transfer portal just to see how it is. Be like, hey,
Me
you got
too.
my number.
Got my number. But it does say though about Chaz Coleman. Looking at him here, he did visit Ohio State again, but it was against Michigan. That's the last time he visited Michigan beat Ohio State. But he's just from Warren, Ohio. That's around 45 minutes from where I'm from. Played at
Yeah,
Warren Harding. It's a really good
yeah,
school. 6'4", 240. I expect him because you're losing Reese and you're losing Styles. So he could be a great replacement, personally.
yeah.
That'd be huge for
I
us.
think he's a lock, and he's going back home. I think this could
He
be a good.
should.
Yeah,
Huge.
we'll see.
We'll see. So that wraps up the
The
playoffs,
Bulls,
baby.
yeah, Bulls.
That wraps up, and now we got bowl games. Quick little bowl game
Yeah,
action. First
yep,
game I'm looking at is the battle of the bummy squads. Who could have been better? Penn State, Clemson.
yeah,
That's disappointing. What do you think
yeah,
of that?
man. I mean,
Oh my
two
goodness.
preseason
Favorites. Right
favorites,
in
yeah,
there.
bro, and it's crazy.
Disasters.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking at it. Oh my.
Both teams losing a lot of players to the draft. A lot of guys opting out.
Yep.
I think this is gonna be a defensive game, man.
Yep.
I'm not expecting Cade Klubnik to throw a lot of yards out there. I think as Clemson fans, they appreciate him, but I think they're ready for him to go.
Get him
I
out of
heard
here.
Lagway might go to Clemson just because Clemson was his other best interest until Florida took him. But with
Yep.
Clemson not doing a lot of NIL money, I think he could go somewhere else. Also, Chris Denson, freshman, really good.
This
But
is good
yeah,
for young guys.
I think this is gonna be a defensive game. Yeah, both teams have a lot of young guys
It's
who
on
can
it's on
play.
Friday. Game's on Friday
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go Penn State on this one.
I'm gonna go Clemson, boy. Come on
Oh my
now.
God.
I'm gonna go with
Um.
my second team.
Wow. Next game we'll talk about real quick is Virginia, Missouri. This is a go little matchup here. I'm gonna go Missouri on this one. It's in Jacksonville,
Yeah.
and I think Missouri. I'm in Virginia. I think Virginia. Their passing game's just gonna stomp Missouri.
Yeah, I agree. I got Virginia in this game. I think Missouri just had a lot of guys opt out. A lot of
Yep.
guys not wanting to play. Virginia, on the other hand, I haven't heard any news of any of those guys opting out.
Yeah, I haven't heard
I
any of
think
those
I could
guys
see
either.
Virginia. I could see Chandler Morris and Virginia just getting the job done.
Yep. Uh, Next game, Tennessee, Illinois, Big Ten, SEC.
Georgia
I'm
Tech,
going
BYU. That's a
to
good game too.
BYU. I was going to talk about that after, but I don't know. That's gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna go.
Which
I'm gonna
game?
go Illinois. Tennessee, Illinois, Big Ten, SEC.
Uh, I mean, you skipped that, but it's fine.
No, no, no. I know. I'm going back up to it. I'm just looking at now. I'm more talking about like the Big Ten SEC matchup because those are huge because they always last year the Big Ten beat SEC teams but won. But
Yeah. I got Tennessee in this.
Tennessee,
I got Tennessee beating Illinois.
Tennessee beat Illinois. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I got
I got Tennessee's. Right, guys, we had
yep,
a complication. My computer died. It's all right.
guys.
So, Tennessee, Illinois. Like you said, you had Tennessee. I got Tennessee. Now we're going back to we're doing another Big Ten matchup. Iowa, Vandy. This is just straight offense versus defense.
You
What do you think
skipping
about that?
skipping
I'm
Georgia
going.
Tech and BYU.
I
No,
know. I'm going.
just do it in chronological order.
Yeah, you're right. We'll go talk about that.
But
Georgia Tech,
we can talk about Iowa and
BYU,
real. Okay, that works.
Georgia Tech, BYU. This is the game of quarterbacks. Haynes King versus Bear. This
A
is in
beer bought
Florida.
mine. Yeah. Who
This is
you
the
got in
Pop-Tart
this?
Bowl. Funny fact about the Pop-Tart Bowl. They winner they get free Pop-Tarts for almost a year. Fun
For
fact.
real?
Yeah.
Man, that's a reason to play hard right there, bro. I want some Pop Tarts for a year, for real. I'll go off with the cookies and cream,
Yeah.
strawberry.
But no, but
So
for
guys.
me, this game's like I said, quarterback play. I'm gonna go BYU on this one.
Yeah.
They're hungry after not making the playoffs. So I'm gonna go BYU here. What do you got?
Man, I got Georgia Tech, man. I love Haynes King. I love what he's
I
meant
mean,
to
that's fair.
Georgia
That's fair.
Tech. I
Fair.
mean, and They still got some wide receivers, and they played Georgia really well. They played
They
Georgia
did.
really well.
They really did.
I mean, I think there's going to be a late game decider, and I think if Georgia Tech can heavily run the ball with Haynes King, I want Haynes King to end out with a dub. That's what I want, and that's the only reason for me.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I guess that's pretty thing. They did play Georgia well, but I can't see BYU losing this game because, like I said, they're hungry, and just because that running game and Georgia Tech couldn't stop Georgia's run, and I don't think they're not gonna stop BYU's either. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go BYU in this one. It's in Florida though,
Yeah,
and that's close for Tech. That's the same place where SC played Illinois last year. Not the bowl name, but it's where the
yeah,
location is. But now we're back to New Year's Eve at noon. Iowa Vanderbilt in Tampa. This game is offense versus defense straight.
yeah.
Straight.
I think I got Vandy winning by 2 touchdowns at least. I got Vandy going in there and handling business. Um, Iowa has no offense. Defense is good, but I think if their offense cannot help them, I think they're gonna get beat pretty bad.
But you know what? I'm going to limb here. I'm going to say the Iowa Hawkeyes. I think they're going to lock down Vandy, personally. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're locking down Oregon, I think you can lock down Vanderbilt pretty good too. Because I think Oregon
yeah,
has better offense than Vandy.
yeah.
But it's close. But I just see Iowa. I say this is a low score though. I'm gonna go
I
like a
agree.
10-7.
But ooh, I think Vandy's about to put more than 30 points on them. I
Whoa.
think Vandy's gonna get hot. Vandy's gonna do what they do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Um, Next, what do you got? Yeah, any other games you like?
yeah, the Cheez It Bowl, the
Yep.
Citrus Cheez
That's
It
what I was
Bowl,
about looking at too.
Michigan and Texas.
Yep.
Give me Texas, man. Bryce Underwood's out. There's no running, no
Wait, he's
quarterbacks, a
out?
lot of portal.
Bryson was out?
Portal, right?
No, Bryson was playing.
I think I
I
hit
don't,
the portal.
no.
You didn't hit the portal yet? He
No.
will.
Wait,
He will after this season. Texas,
he
Texas,
won't hit the portal.
yes.
Why?
Why
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 do you
would he
say
even
hit the
go to
portal?
Michigan and begin with when he knows all they do is run? 85% run. He has no chance of how many times this season has he gone over 150 passing yards?
Not
I can probably none.
no.
I
I
could
think
tell you it's probably
three
less than
times.
five
Let me look it
games.
up. Let's look it up.
I
How
bet you
many?
it's less than 5 games.
How many times has Bryce Underwood thrown for over 150?
Yes,
Okay, for over 150
this year.
passing. Okay, right now. Okay, so Bryce Underwood. Oh, this is combined, but as a true freshman at the University of Michigan, Bryce Underwood has overthrown over 150 yards in at least five. But
As a
two of them,
freshman,
yes. New Mexico 251, Central Michigan 235, Washington 230, at USC 207, at Northwestern 280, and then at Maryland 215.
I mean, I
I mean, I
guess, but
agree.
all
The
these
teams are
teams
the
that he's
teams I'm
playing,
naming here are booty.
all these teams that we're playing are subpar teams.
Well, except
Um,
USC, but and then the game they played UFC, the only reason he has over 207 is because he thrown in garbage time. So I
yeah,
look at it. I look at four. Wait. It says
exactly.
six,
So
at least five. So five, because I read six names. So I'll say five. I'm gonna
yeah,
say so
I
five.
mean, I agree with that.
I don't know, man. This dude, I don't see him leaving, man. I mean, I depends. Also depends who the coach is. If it's that one dude that they have now, I think he stays personally.
Chris
Because
Pogge, no. But the
yes,
thing is, though, you're not. If you go to Michigan, you are not gonna get better consistently as a quarterback. Michigan,
true.
besides McCarthy, where he really didn't do much besides give it to Blake Corum.
Yep.
He didn't, and Donovan Edwards, he did not do much. The thing is about it's just money. That's the thing with Michigan. They've never
Yeah,
consistently had a
terrible
good
culture.
quarterback. Yeah, obviously with Sharon Moore, the stupid ass head coach, it just shows you money you with these kids, and I mean I don't blame them because they're young, but when
Yeah,
they put a lot of money up front, man, it's hard to say no. But you got to realize
right.
if you want to be developed as a quarterback, you cannot go to Michigan. And
Yep.
wide receivers also. Nick Marsh, I think that's the last name. He's the only wide receiver
Andrew
that they
Marsh.
have.
Andrew Marsh.
They have nobody else, dude.
I
I don't know
mean,
why you would ever commit
McCurley,
there.
but like he's not very good.
He's not. He's a fifth year
He's
from
buns.
Indiana. Like,
Yeah,
go
he's
find a
buns.
job, gang. But like, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I got Texas. I got Arch Manning. He's been playing better and better every season. I mean, every game. The DBs, I don't think Texas lost a lot of guys to the portal, maybe one or two guys. But besides that, defensively, I mean, Texas, I think they're gonna get the job done. I hope they do. I hope they kill Underwood, bro.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, but I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking at it here, the spread stuff, and the spread is only 7.5 Texas. I mean, so Vegas thinks it's gonna be close. I'm gonna go to a limb here. I'm gonna go Michigan. I hate saying it.
Man,
I
man,
just see I hate saying it, but I just see Texas can't stop the run. Dude, they're terrible. They're terrible. They're terrible stopping the run.
they're
They're
not
bad.
terrible, but I
They're
mean,
bad.
I've obviously got Colin Simmons.
You have Colin Simmons, but if you're letting Florida run the ball over you, Florida, they stink.
Jaden Ball is all SEC, but yeah,
Yeah, but he stinks. And then who's Texas? Oh, Georgia. CJ Frazier is going ballistic. I mean,
Nate Frazier.
Texas can't stop the run, and that's all Michigan does. But to
Who's
your credit,
Michigan's
though,
running back besides
Marshall,
Underwood?
Marshall,
Gosh,
Jordan Marshall,
he trash it, but
he has a
but
thousand
yeah.
yards, almost 1,000.
If Texas put 8 guys in the box, 8, 9 guys, and then tells their DBs, man up,
Yeah,
Texas,
I mean,
I can see Texas winning. But yeah,
dude, this game is it's gonna be interesting because do you know? Here's another thing about Bryce Underwood. I see why you say he might transfer. I see why you say that, but back to my point, I just think with the coaches, I think if it's getting coached now, he stays. But I think if it's a new coach, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I really do
what makes you think this coach is good?
because there was a stat out there. I don't know because remember how he coached one game. Do you remember how he
He
was
would
coaching?
he's a high school coach, and they just moved up. High school and Big Ten is
College.
totally two.
I
Yeah,
agree.
it's totally different. And I know he was like one of the best coaches in high school, but the competition level, the guys, just the players in themselves, is going to be
Yeah,
a lot harder for him to gain his respect, I guess. I'm
yeah.
thinking.
But
Um,
I don't know, man. I just think because Sharon Moore, I think he limited Bryce Young. I mean Bryce Underwood. I think he limited him because I'm looking at it now. So the time he was coaching, he threw for 300 yards. Dude, that's a lot. Like 300, 300. And
when
I think Central Mich. Oh wait, well 280, but Northwestern and he threw for 235 against Central Michigan.
I mean, both those teams are butt booty, and
Yeah, butt
and
booty, but
I think Michigan just doesn't allow the
where'd he
quarterbacks
go?
to throw,
Where'd he
bro.
go though? Well, who's gonna
LSU,
want him?
What do you mean LSU? The school that originally wanted him. Just like Tristan Keys, who went to Tennessee just because of the money grab, bro. It's just money grabs, bro. Like
The money grabber. You're right.
if you see guys just transferring all of a sudden, or like just transfer or like commitment change, it's like
Yeah,
it's money involved without a doubt.
yeah. It's Moneyball. But I don't think he's gonna go to LSU because I think Lane Kiffin, I don't think he can fix him. I really don't. I don't,
I think
personally.
LSU is gonna give him a better chance to pass the ball. I mean, you know the type of offense LSU plays, and I think with Kiffin,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little bit more hurry up. Gonna let him
Yep.
throw the ball a lot more. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, but I think he's more of a like the teams that want him. I could see him going. I could see him. Can they? Do you know if they can transfer in conference? Do they gotta sit? You know,
No, no. I think you can. What other team do you think you could go to?
call me on a limb here. I think Matt Campbell can fix him. Penn State.
Penn State with Drew Aller?
New coach. Matt Campbell's a
I know,
great
but
quarterback guy.
the history of Penn State isn't any better.
It isn't any better, but I just
Trace
think,
McSorley is the best one they've had, and I mean, see how he turned out in the
yeah,
NFL.
Drew Aller's going. Is he? Oh, Drew Aller's still there, right? Or is he? Well, he's hurt, but is he going to go to the
He
draft or is
was
he
hurt,
coming
but I
back?
think I think I think he needs to leave.
You think he'll transfer
No, like
to
NFL.
draft?
This is his fourth year.
This is
I
his year,
think
right?
this is his senior year, and he got hurt.
Yeah, it's true. Wait, yeah, it is. So yeah, so
Yeah,
um, I could see him going there, man. Matt Campbell, man, he's a great quarterback guy. He
he
look at Rocco
is.
Becht, man. He did great this year. I mean, I look at
Yeah,
Brock Purdy. Yeah, it was the last pick of the draft, but he played really well in college. Those two just stand out to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Um, I could see him going to Penn State. But I'm gonna go Michigan to this game. And then another game I'm looking at here. I don't know about you, but this is low-key kind of crazy. You ready for this? This is gonna be pretty. I'm looking at it.
What game? The
I'm looking
Nebraska
at
and Utah.
no, I'm looking at Navy Cincinnati. I'm looking at that game. I say that because yeah, I say this. Brandon Sorsby's out,
Mm-hmm.
but but Navy Cincinnati's a passing team, and their backup quarterback isn't bad for Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm looking
And
at the
Nate,
winning probability. Navy 71, Cincinnati 29. And the thing about Cincy, dude, is they lost a lot of their DBs to the transfer portal. They lost
yeah,
about 5 or 6 starting DBs.
yeah.
And I think,
I'm looking
I
at
mean,
that
even
one.
though, yeah,
Man. But I'm looking at right here, the matchup predictor. It says Navy 32.6%. This is according to ESPN Analytics. And then Cincinnati 67.4. But they have Navy favored by 7.
yeah, I got Navy winning this game. Just
Yeah, I
as
do too. I do
grit.
too. The Navy, man, they're a good little squad. That's a
They
team
are,
that
man.
they deserve it, man. I mean, they lost to Notre Dame, but looking at that, I'm looking at a bunch of games like going back up to. I like also like Arizona SMU too. That's a little good matchup. Kevin Jennings
Yeah, I got
versus
SMU on that.
you got SMU. So,
Yeah, big time.
Arizona's favored. Arizona's favored.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see until the game starts. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, that was good. That was great. Great couple bowl games coming up, man.
Mm.
New Year's Eve,
Oh,
after New Year's, and then playoffs. That's gonna be really good. Yeah, man. What you think?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see the games. Talk about the matchups. I'm ready. I'm more excited. I don't know what game I'm more excited for. Obviously Ohio State, but I don't want to show my bias here, but I really like that Oregon Texas Tech matchup. I really do.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
I got Oregon. I can't see Texas Tech stopping their receivers. I just can't. Can't.
I mean,
You got to throw the ball
Texas
through them
Tech
though.
defense. I mean, all throughout the front and the back end is really good.
Yeah,
And they limited BYU, who's a power heavy offense, likes to run the ball and can pass the ball. And I mean, they look great out there.
they do.
Um, that Texas Tech defense, man. And I think this is one of the cases where money was well spent.
Yep,
Texas Tech put in a lot of money, and I mean, this team looked really good. The recruiting also really good, and with the
really
transfer
good.
portal coming up,
Who
I
do you
mean,
think
I
they didn't
think,
they get anybody? Do you see Tech getting any? Do you because Morin's gone next year, right?
yeah, I mean, I could see Sorsby going to Tech. Sorsby would be really good at Tech.
Yep,
I mean, we'll just have to see, but I mean, there's a lot of key pieces that could be added when guys leave.
I agree. Could you see Lagway going there?
Not really. I don't think there's any interest from him from Texas. I don't know though. Um, I know
We just gotta play.
Raiola isn't getting Texas Tech isn't interested in him.
We're not.
And they've made that very clear. Um,
Dang it. Dang it. I want to see
dude,
the
he's
Mahomes
got to
Jr.
stop being Patrick Mahomes and be himself. He needs to stop being himself, dude. It just looks corny and
It does
cringy.
look corny. It
But
does
yeah,
look pretty corny.
that's gonna wrap up, guys. Our official pod. What is this? 16 or 17?
No, I think
Something
14.
like that.
Let me look at them real
14.
quick.
Might be 15 actually. It might be
15. Yep.
15. Yeah.
No, 15.
Yeah, a 15th pod, man. I can't believe it's already been that much. And, football season by the end, but we will be doing college basketball.
Quick look. What do you think of that? What do you like?
About what?
College basketball. Little quick update for the audience. But look, number one team I'm looking at is the Arizona Wildcats. Killing it right now. Michigan's doing well. Basketball with Dustin May. Team that's letting down my expectations is the Florida Gators.
Houston doing really good. Kingston Flint. I mean, there's a lot of freshmen
It's early
that are playing really good. But yeah, really back to football. Really appreciate this pod, y'all. Thank y'all for listening in. Like always, follow our TikTok page. It's Pressbox Podcast. Skip 6 more, right? 6 more, we can go live. Yes, sir.
Yep, 6 more, we can go live.
What you think?
We need followers. We want y'all to follow our TikTok. Shout out to E-Man for the TikTok. He does great with it. Please follow us if you can. We'll put it in the YouTube description. But for Bowledge basketball, I'm really excited. It's not as open. It's more open widely, but conference-wise, I think we have a pretty good idea who's gonna win the conferences. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it when football season ends. Like always, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment on my thing. Yes, sir. Let us know who y'all think is going to win for the playoffs.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Peace.
Peace.